Hi, I'm Gazbot, and I'm here to talk about art and vloggy stuff. So, I in my head I thought I would do these about once a week, usually Monday, and I'd have some sort of hike on the weekend, and I'd talk to you on my hike or whatever. But life being what it is, and half the reason I'm doing this for accountability, etc. Let me adjust that. That's not happening. And I kept putting it off. It's Tuesday I'm recording, by the way. I kept putting it off for a couple reasons. One, I wanted to do something other than just sitting here at my desk. But I'm going to adjust that again. But that's not happening. And I need to shave, and I'm a mess. But again, the whole point is just go. These are not supposed to be super polished and professional. Just to go. So I'm going. It's the 16th of March. It is Tuesday, 2021. And the other reason is I felt like I haven't accomplished enough art stuff to show. And in the last couple days specifically have not been very good. So I'm going to just go back and talk about what's going on. So my art accomplishments this week. I guess last week I recorded on Sunday. But anyway, since we've last spoken, on Monday, I started off really good. On Monday, I finished Power Rangers in Space Silver print. I'll put that here. So this is the Power Rangers in Space Silver print. I finished it. It's up for pre-order. Oh, that was the other thing. I wanted to get this up so I could have a pre-order going for about a week. It's past that now. It's Tuesday. I'm going to put this up today, Tuesday, and I will say the pre-order will go the rest of the week, just so people have a chance. A couple people bought it just on the strength of me putting on Instagram and stuff, but I wanted to put this video up. So the pre-order will until the end of this week. The other two prints, which I had already previously finished, are Power Rangers Space Pink, and then a Donatello punk rock that was done in the style, I think it was called Punker Don, was the actual figure in the 90s of Playmates, and he had like a leather jacket and a mohawk, but he played like a keytar, and it didn't quite make sense, but it's a figure I always liked, and I'd been commissioned a while back to do a bunch of Ninja Turtles in the style of the old Playmates figures. I did, I think, 4 of those in black and white, and I did this one for myself. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to color it up and make a print of it, because I have some punk rock Ninja Turtle stuff that does pretty well. Maybe this will go in with that, maybe not, whatever. But those 3 things I decided to print at once, and so the pre-orders means you can get them for half price, which is $5. Normally they go for 10. So they'll be up for pre-order until the end of this week, and then after that, it'll be full price. So then that was what I accomplished Monday, so good. Then Tuesday, it was a lot of technical stuff. The Donatello picture I just talked about was done on my iPad, so I had to get it to the iCloud and then get it to my computer and reformat it and then put it on, whatever. So fine, whatever. I put all the files on CapPrint, which is where I print, to get them ready to print because it takes a little while. They're still not here, even though I did this last week. And then I created graphics for the pre-orders, which, were literally just put pre-order and watermark and stuff like that, and listed them all on Etsy. So that, again, this wasn't art, but it was art-related business stuff. I started to share them on social media, Instagram, all that stuff, which I said resulted in, I think, 2 sales right now, which isn't amazing, but it's, hey, it's 2 sales that I didn't have before. I guess Tuesday was kind of a good day, because then in addition to that, I had started a Gazbiotic panel for my Instagram, my Autobio Instagram, and I finished that and posted it. And then I was going to start working on the commission because I finally finished all these prints, and the commission's the next thing I got to work on, but life got in the way and I did not. So then Wednesday, I did half of a new Gazbiotic, created a thumbnail for something. I don't know what that was for, if that was for Action Activate or what, it doesn't say. And then I had some Etsy orders of prints and art I've sold, which again, it's art time isn't always drawing. I had to package up 3 Etsy orders, which is good. Sales, great. People liking my art, me making money, everybody's happy. But I had to go out to the garage, find them, package them up, get the printing set, etc. And then at the end of the day, I had about a half hour before going to bed and stuff, and I had to convince myself to draw. I really didn't want to draw, but I was like, let me start this commission. So I forced myself to draw for about a half hour, and I'm glad I did, because I kind of got the ball rolling, and now I'm into the digital pencils on the commission, which that I can't show you, obviously. And then Thursday, I did the other half of the Gazbiotic post, and I posted it. Friday, I finished all the art print preparations I needed to do. Whatever else was left, sharing, whatever, it's all ready to go, done. Forced myself once again to work on the commission, even though I got the ball rolling. But I was mainly gathering research and did some digital penciling and things like that. Then I shared... I don't know what I'm saying. The point is I worked on the commission again. And then I finished sharing 3 orders finally. Once I made the pre-orders, and I had to make the graphics, I had to put them on CapPrint, had to put them on Etsy. Then I shared them to my Instagram, my Twitter, and my Facebook page. So, done. But no, because then I took each listing, one per day because I didn't want to flood things, and took like the Silver Ranger and shared it to every Power Ranger group I was a part of. Then I took the Ninja Turtle and shared it to every Ninja Turtle group and or 80s cartoons, anything relevant, and then the other Power Rangers. So over the course of 3 days, I shared them to everywhere I could, more targeted, kind of like people that might actually want it in front of their faces, but I don't like to do that all in one day. Well, I also didn't have time to do it all in one day. Facebook is weird too, where let's say I've got 20 groups I want to share to. Right now, I have to individually share to each group, whether I'm on my phone or whether I'm on the computer. For a while, it was, oh, well, if you're on the phone, you could just go and like tap 20 groups, send. And then for a while, you couldn't do that on the phone, but you could on the computer. And so I don't know why it keeps changing. I feel like they're trying to not let people do that for some reason, maybe because to stop spamming, but it makes my life so much easier. When that happens, every post I do, I share everywhere relevant in like a second. When that's not happening, posts that I think are important that I have the time to do, I will manually put it in there, but it's a lot of extra work and I don't always have time to do it. So then Friday did a little bit more work on the commission, digital pencils, not as much as I'd like, but not nothing. Saturday and Sunday this past weekend, I had big plans to do a lot of stuff, completely forgetting that I had 2 digital events I had to go to, a baby shower and a birthday party. Both of them digital. Both of them took up time that I didn't realize I was going to have. Also had some other life issues come up. The short version is this weekend was kind of a wash for a variety of reasons that I'm not going to get into. But I didn't get any drawing whatsoever done. I didn't get any art either. It was just like packaging things, nothing art related. Didn't go on a hike. Didn't go on a walk. I didn't even go on a walk around my neighborhood, actually. So I should probably do that one day this week to keep up that aspect of what I've been trying to do. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff happening, and so it stinks, and it's demoralizing, and it sets me back, but it's fine. I'm going to push on. Monday, I planned on getting back on the horse, but I have my Power Ranger show, and we did actually, well, 2 things happened. One, because the weekend was so chaotic, I had some last-minute planning I was going to do for the interview, getting some clips lined up and visual aids and things like that I couldn't do. So I had to do that Monday with a little bit of time I had during the day, and then at night, the interview actually started later than planned for a variety of reasons, and then we had technical difficulties, and basically what should have been about an hour ended up being like 2 hours, and then it was close to bedtime, and I was kind of exhausted and did nothing. So the weekend bled over into Monday as far as me not being productive on the art side of things. Today being Tuesday, like I said, I got a few things to do. I got to re-edit that video. I got to put this video up, but I'm going to make sure I do something art tonight, before I go to bed, even if it's just a doodle of on a Gazbiotic or something. But that's where we're at right now. Started strong, ended weak. What are you gonna do? Wasn't nothing. Wasn't as much as I'd like. That could be the title of my autobiography. I totally forgot. Okay, so 2 things that I didn't do this week, but I can finally talk about this week. One of the other things I did a week ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever, was a part of a gift book for some friends for the baby shower that I just talked about, which, even though I did the art for, I forgot I had to go to. Weird. But that's this. It was sort of open-ended, whatever you want, and they have a cat named Frankie, after Frank Sinatra, with blue eyes. And so I drew their cat, Frankie, as Frank Sinatra, and I cleverly put in the text. Frank Sinatra's one of his famous songs is "I Did It My Way." Regrets, I had a few, but then again, too few to mention. So I said, regrets, I've had a mew, but then again, too mew to meowchin. So hilarity, whatever. Not my usual style either, but done. There it is. I could show you. The other thing I did, which is probably of more broad appeal, is a long time ago, I did, I'm talking like a year ago, I did a bunch of cards for an Ultraman card set for R.R. Park's cards, sketch cards that is, that I couldn't show, and I still can't show because they're not out for a few more months. But sometimes these original art sketch cards are chosen, I guess, to be promotional cards that are released ahead of the set and ahead of everything, and one of mine was this one right here. This is Jiros, which is a kaiju from the first season of Ultraman, which is actually a repurposed Godzilla suit. So it's one of my favorites. A lot of people like this one. And this is my art from the sketch card. So the idea is that it's one of 100 or more sketch cards, actually several hundred sketch cards that are in the set that you might be lucky enough to get that piece of original art. But they took it and already shared it online because it is a promo card, one of, I think, two or three at this point, they might do more, that have been released into the wild. This one will be non-sports update card magazine. probably non-sports update card magazine. A magazine about cards, collectible cards that aren't sports. And it'll be packaged randomly in there. So you, without buying Ultraman cards at all, you might get a copy of this sketch card, which won't be part of the set. There won't be a printed version of this. Normally, sketch cards don't get this, but because it's a promo card, it does. So I found that very exciting that I got chosen out of all these artists and out of all these, possible pieces of art, because each one of us did at least 10. Some more, some less. Or no, nobody less. So again, yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, there's probably a lot more original, because I think there's like 64 artists, and if we all did at least 10, that's 640 right there. So maybe it's closer to 1,000, but... And I'm not saying this to build myself like, and I'm better than all of them, because a lot of them are way better than me. So it's even crazier that I got picked. But I feel honored and awesome. And the side effect is that I can show this one piece of art right now and tell you, if you want it, go buy whatever issue of non-sports card collector magazine that I keep saying wrong. But anyway, that's very exciting for me, because I haven't been able to talk about that forever. And it was one of the most fun, exciting jobs I got to do. So there's that. Anyway, I've been Gazbot. This has been a art vlog update. I hope you are well. I am due. This is a test of the fart system. Yeah.